Hello, everybody. Good morning. Today is March 11, 2011. It's our episode 2 of Money Lessons with FQ Mom and Sons. And because it's episode 2, with me today is son number 2.
So hi everyone, my name is Enrique, son number 2, and we're pretty excited to talk about our topics for today. Are we live on all of our platforms? We are on Kumu, right? The Kumu comments are coming in. Thank you for the halo-halos. Salva, Anyoj, maraming tao nagbibigay. Thank you. We're also live on Facebook. So Facebook Live, if there are any comments, just put it on there and we'll try to make sure it becomes part of our conversation.
Yes. So to those who are not yet familiar with me, my name is Rose Fres Fausto, also known as FQ Mom on social media. And FQ stands for Financial Intelligence Quotient. It is your ability to make sound decisions and actions in managing your money. Hindi lang po knowledge, pero dapat yung actual behavior. Yep. So it is the IQ and EQ of handling money. At ako po ay may 3 anak. Puro lalaki. That's why I always say I'm the only Rose. Because son number 1, Martin, was with me last Thursday. And then son number 3 is Anton. And with me today is son number 2.
Okay. So hi everyone. Once again, my name is Enrique. So right now, I am what they call the Chief Financial Architect at IFE. Now, IFE is a business which stands for Investing for Everyone. So that's our vision. We want to make investing for everyone. Today's also a good avenue. Thank you to Scene Zone Knowledge Channel for giving us this platform to help make investing for everyone. So what do? We provide a financial architecture service. So it's essentially a 7-step process when we help design all of the aspects of your financial life so that you can properly save and invest in accordance with your core values to reach what we call your value-centric goals.
Wow, ang bigat!
Yeah, so,
baka nosebleed sila.
Kumustahin
natin sina Joanna, User, 799, Daryl, Lynn, Maan. Ay, hi, Maan! Himay! Nakakatuwa yung mga pangalan. Asian Cutie! Ayan, kanina nakita ko na si Asian Cutie. Gusto ko makita kung gaano ka-cutie si Asian Cutie. PHL Laparho, Matt Dubaman. Ang hirap Nahihirapan na Lola magbasa. Bakit ikaw mas magaling ka?
So, hello to sino pa man nandito. So, Joanna's here. Mr. Josie Ramirez. Hey, Ina. Hey, what's up?
Ina.
Thanks for joining us today and also from last week. So we also have Shimei watching from Dumaguete City.
Oh, wow.
Okay, all over the country. Are you all over the world? Do we have people from
Yes, can you please tell us where you are zooming or streaming from? Sino yan?
Okay.
Okay. Nasaan kayo? Mabeth 1001, Oma Sunyo. Okay. So, ngayon, ano ba ang topic natin ngayon?
Okay, so today's topic is really, syempre we're talking about money lessons with FQ Mom and Sons. And today specifically, we'll talk about money learning and earning strategies, diba?
So kung meron kayong mga kakilala dyan who will benefit from this segment, no? Paki-share nyo na rin. Sabihin nyo, ano yung sabi ng Kumu? Sana all. Sorry. Sama all. Pag summer, alam mo, ang mahirap dito, kailan ba ang start ng summer?
Dati kasi, nung panahon namin, feeling mo tanda, March dati. Pero ngayon, parang mas June na ata yung vacation. Pero summer pa rin.
Yes.
Summer pa rin yung March.
And I think hindi pa talaga mag-e-end yung school year because they started late because of the pandemic, di ba? They didn't know how they could start school at that time. So, yung ano nga natin dito, yung anak ng aming kasambahay na nag-aaral, tinanong ko siya, kailan ba nag-umpisa yung school year niyo ulit? Sabi niya, October po.
So,
oh my gosh.
Hindi ka na alam. Iba-iba na talaga.
Delayed. But anyway, the summer heat is starting to be felt by us, di ba? At isa pa palang trivia, March, which is the start of summer, noong panahon natin, is actually the birthday of the
Yeah.
wedding.
So my birthday is on March 16. So
Mm-mm.
I guess advanced birthday party na to on Kumu and
Oo nga, anyway,
Facebook Live.
bawal na kasing
Oo.
fest party, ano? So, Enrique, bago tayo magkwentuhan dun sa money, learning and earning, kwento mo sa kanila that you really loved your birthday while growing up because, ano yung timing niya?
So, kasi usually, dati, no, March 16, pa summer vacation. So, usually, nagpapa-party ako with friends at the last day of school, as in last day of exams, party, we'll do something, as in, lahat ng pwedeng mong gawing party, nagawa ko na ata. May pa-sports fest, different activities, may computer games, may basketball, and mas recent nga na kumupa kami ng DI or dance instructor para mapa-ballroom dancing yung mga friends ko. So, syempre, millennials, di masyadong uso yung ballroom. More of our parents' time. Pero...
So, it was a big adventure for you.
Iba talaga.
Parang, you have a friend who said something like, you know, this is the best. Ano yung sabi
yeah.
niya?
So, ito sa couple. A friend. As in, friend ko yung girl, tapos dala niya yung boyfriend niya. Naging friend ko na rin. Tapos sabi niya, wow, this is like the best birthday party I've ever been to. Kasi iba yung experience ng ballroom, may iba music, di ba? So, today, no, parang, syempre, we're dealing with a pandemic, so let's try to figure out how do we make this an online party, you know? So, speaking of online party, I love having a lot of guests. So, let's greet our guests.
Yes.
Ang dadami na nagsasalita dito.
Oh, yeah.
So, thank
Samantha
you.
May sent something I saw kanina.
Thank you. So, Ina from QC, we have PHLA Parho, Jolly from CDO.
Hey!
Ang dami mga halo-halo. Salamat sa mga halo-halo. Sana may totoong halo-halo dito.
Oo, parang dati
parang sakto ka na kasi init
Oo,
na
sarap eh. Alam mo, last Thursday, nanakam ako ng halo-halo at saka lechon. Dahil sa Kumu.
Okay. So yan, salamat. Thank you, Sam.
Samantha,
Sam also gave. Thank you.
Grace, Karina Reyes.
Karina, Micah, Francisco. Thank you. Okay.
Tsaka, ito pala, I forgot to mention ang arte ni FQ Mom. Kaya ganito yung outfit ko. Ayan. Parang summery, di ba? Summer na siya. Kaya pa strawberry na white cotton. So, yan. Masaya ang summer. I remember when I started working, parang natakot ako nun. Sabi ko, does that mean I will not have summer vacations
anymore?
Parang naisip ko, mawawala na ba? Kasi di ba, pag nagsimula ka na magtrabaho, tuloy-tuloy na yan. Wala ka ng school year end, ganyan. Pero, ayan tuloy, ang aga ko nag-stop. Because when I had Enrique, siguro he was gonna turn 2 at that time. I decided na, hindi na muna akong magiging full-time na corporate mom.
Doesn't thank her.
Oo. So siya yung kinikwento ko kung minsan sa mga workshop, the reason why I decided to be a full-time homemaker. Kasi nung baby siya, parang pag umuwi ako ng bahay, pagod na pagod ako. Tapos, that was the time na pinapagawa namin itong bahay. Hindi kami nag-hire ng contractor, FQ Repot. So, pagod na ako. Tapos si Martin, the older brother, parang syempre kayang-kaya niyang kunin yung attention ko. Sasabihin niya, Mama, you have to listen to my new poem. You have to listen to my new Chinese song. Tapos si Enrique, hindi pa nakakapagsalita talaga. Parang there was something in his eyes na talaga nakaka-guilty. Na parang sabi niya, how about me? I also need your attention. Kaya yan. So this guy is the reason ang kanyang look in the eyes.
Wow.
Okay, sige. Siguro, baka maiyak-iyak ako. Umpisahan natin, kwentuhan tayo.
Yeah.
And I'd also like you guys to please comment paano kayo nagsispend ng Christmas vacation nung nag-aaral pa kayo o kahit ngayon na may anak na kayo. At ano naman yung mga money, learning, and earning activities na ginagawa nyo tuwing summer. Come on, show them. Give us your comments so we can share it with the other viewers para pwede lang gayahin.
Parang get some ideas. Kasi syempre, kanya-kanyang style yan. And you have to figure out ano ba yung bagay sa'yo in terms of money, learning, and earning.
Okay. Sige, ikaw kaya mag-share.
So to start, no? Okay. So, dati, what's nice kasi is if you try to think of money, learning, and earning, napapaisip ka kung ano ba yung valuable yung pwede ko mabigay sa tao. Ano ba yung alam ko na hindi alam ng ibang tao?
Tama.
Or ano ba yung kaya ko na hindi pa kaya ng ibang tao? So, one of the things that I did before was guitar lessons.
Yun! Yeah.
This was...
Oh my
what
gosh, you
year
should
was
have brought
that?
your guitar here para...
Okay. Alam mo na mamaya. So,
Uh-oh.
I played guitar starting grade 6. I remember kasi nung time na yun, parang, even before that, when I was younger, I asked Papa, because my dad plays guitar, na parang, pwede paturo, ganyan. And he said, today your fingers were too
small?
Were too short, pa your hand was too small, di pa kaya, ganyan.
Okay.
So, nung grade 6, tapos, alam ko nung quarterly exams nun sa high school, Xavier. Marami akong free time. Kasi dati, I was part of the soccer varsity team. So may training every day, daming homework. Pero kung quarterly exams, no more training. Diba? You only have a few exams.
Okay.
Tapos bawal ka rin manood ng TV.
Yes,
because of the rules.
Bawal sila na manood pag weekdays.
Pag weekdays, bawal ng
Pag
TV.
Friday after school, pwede na hanggang Sunday.
So nung time yun, dami kong free time. So I decided to ask my dad noon, pwede paturo how to play guitar. So he taught me a bit of the basics.
Yeah.
Tapos nag-internet na lang, mga ultimate-guitar.com. And then I learned over the years, even had like a band in high school.
What is the name of your band?
Ano siya, Luna Rai.
Yeah, bakit? Bakit ganun?
Di ko alam. So ano na isip namin high school
Luna Rai.
kids. So,
Luna is moon.
Yes. So parang Luna Ray, pero parang meron na atang band. So, Ryan
Hi to Salve, and
R.Y.E.
hi daw Enrique.
Oh, hi. Hi, Salve.
Oh, may interrupt lang kita. Kanina si Joy sabi niya baking daw yung ginagawa niya, which is very uso now.
Yeah.
Oo.
So, pwede. And then, at that time kasi, I learned guitar for a good number of years. Nung high school, parang one of your friends' daughters.
Yes.
Diba? Asked na, baka
Co-parent.
pwede. Yeah, co-parent sa school.
Oh, this is nice. This story is nice. Tell them about that.
And then, actually, hindi ko maalala how it started eh. Pero,
So syempre, parang kuminsan, di ba, either I would challenge you or parang sasabihin nyo, how can I earn kaya? Kasi syempre, no allowance.
Oo, pag summer, walang allowance.
Walang allowance.
Eh, yun pa naman yung time na may parang pwede kang maglakad, ganyan, gimmick. Pero, wala na.
Yeah, so I think you asked me, how can I earn? Tapos parang tinanong ko, what do you know? Para what can you share? O, di ba? Parang umiikigay na pala tayo ng araw. What can you know that you can share to the world? Di ba?
I can earn you some money rin.
I can earn you some money. Anyway, so yun.
So after that, na-connect kami, and then I started to parang read some extra books on how to teach. Kasi I knew how to play, di ba? Pero iba yung may formal talaga. So came up with, read some books about it, and then we had one-on-one.
Grade school ka lang ba? O high school?
I think I was in high school, she was in grade school.
Mga grade 7 na siguro siya. Girl, from Ika.
So she would come here, we would have a one-on-one session. Wow, thank you for the welcome. So, si Salve pala yan. Salamat, Salve. And then, what you would do is...
Salve, parang ka-age mo siya.
Tito Salve.
Anyway.
Hindi, parang magka-age na naman ng age.
What? Mas bata nga siya sa'yo sa height. Love you, Salve.
May hoy. So we did one-on-one sessions. And I remember, si Anton, gusto rin niya kumita.
Ito.
My younger brother, Anton. So sabi niya, do you want an assistant? So siya yung magpapahanda ng pamerienda. Handling all the other, I don't know, admin ba? I don't even know.
Assistant, yung upuan.
Ayusin niya yung setup namin.
What percentage did you give to him?
I don't remember na. Basta may something.
Di ba? Ang galing, parang, kumukomisyon.
Kumukomisyon.
So
that's one way to do it. And then I found it really like a good experience na ang hirap pala kumita.
Oy! We should do that also, the dance. We are now 1,070. Woo! Okay, the dance. 1,000 na kami. Mamaya 2,000 naman Pag 2,000, may dance ulit si Enrique.
Yun.
It's hard. I just noticed kasi I've been observing mga Kumu shows. This is the first show kasi on Scene Zone on Thursday. Kaya konting-konti pa yung tao. Nag-iipon-ipon pa sila ngayon. So I really hope that you can make this a Thursday with FQ Mom
and Sons.
Oo, yun. Okay. So, yan. Meron, sabi ni Ina, wow. So, yun, nagturo ka ng guitar lessons. Yung iba, sabi, nag-bake. Yan, usong-uso nga ngayon yung nagbe-bake, benta-benta, ng mga nakakatabang sweets.
Yeah.
Sarap.
And even, kunyari, if you're gonna teach something, pwede na online, di ba?
Yes.
You can teach to anyone, anything online, di ba? I mean, you can do it like yung style namin before, na one-on-one, di ba? Pwede Zoom. Or you could even make video tutorials, kunyari, earn through YouTube, or...
Ayan ang maganda.
Or, di ba?
Because, can you tell them about that? Is there like a term yung you don't have to be physically there and you continue earning? It sort of becomes like a passive income, no?
I mean, syempre hindi siya completely passive. You have to do like an initial setup, diba? Like recording your videos, making sure you have a nice curriculum or you have nice content to really share. And then once it's there na, diba? Anyone who just watches it, either you can sell a video course, diba? Or you can just go on YouTube and then if you're able to get ano ba yung minimum? 1,000 subscribers, diba?
Yes.
1,000 subscribers on your YouTube channel.
At saka there's a minimum number of watch hours. 4,000 yata for the last, I don't know how many months.
Yeah, and then, yun na, you can create your parang own version of passive income. And it's really interesting now, diba? May mga...
Kumu Show.
Kumu Show rin.
So
mga nagbibigay ng diamonds dyan, sige lang. Thank you.
Rina, hello. Thanks for your halo-halo.
So kayo, ano ba yung mga money, learning, and earning strategies natin? Di ba? Meron ba tayong iba dyan? Meron ito, si PPP _ ya.
Tutuwa ako dyan. Tuwa rin si Marty dyan. PPPP ya. PPPP. Meron kasing ganyan na.
Na song? Song ba yun?
Ewan ko kung totoo so yun. Niloloko-loko lang kami ng mga magulang.
So sabi niya, nagtayo kami ng cousins ko ng sari-sari store, pero within fam lang yung customers namin.
Diba?
Okay yun Kasi actually ngayon, even in the village, naging mas close na kami magkapit-bahay kasi may mga tao na magsusupply ng kung ano-ano. Ice cream, prutas, or veggies.
Si Anto, nagbebenta
nagbebenta
holy bread.
Whole wheat bread, pati fruits.
Bakit holy bread?
Kasi, diba sabi ni si PPP, parang sa pinsan niya. Sa tita namin, she helps she's the head administrator at the Sacred Heart Novitiate in Novaliches.
This is where they train the Jesuits.
So yung mga gusto maging Jesuita, doon sila mag-start. Doon yung training, doon yung initial learning. And
ang sarap ng mga bread nila.
Actually, masarap yung pagkain nila in general.
So, nung nag-pandemic, they also had to reinvent themselves. They had to pivot themselves. Kagaya nyo din dyan. Nag-pivot, di ba?
So, dati kasi maraming mga nag-retreat. Personally, they'll go there. They'll book a room. Wala na yun.
Wala yung income nila.
So they had to think, okay, how do we... Siyempre, may staff doon na kailangan magpasweldo, ganyan.
Correct.
And marunong naman sila magluto or mag-bake.
Yeah.
So they decided...
May tsala, di ba? May mga focaccia, mga ganyan. Okay.
So check niyan. So that's one way to go about it. May mga nagsasari-sari store, meron yung naghahanap ng, okay, saan ba ako magaling? Magaling ako magluto or mag-bake.
Hi, Regina! Tita Regina's here.
Hi. Good morning.
Yes, how are the kiddos? And Angie Prado also. So, meron pang isa. Meron akong isa na gustong i-share sa inyo na kwento. Nang really, I would say this was probably your most spectacular summer learning and earning activity. Dahan-dahanin mo yung pagkwento para mag-gets nila.
This was in 2009.
Naalala mo?
2009.
Financial crisis pala kayo nagkagayon.
So summer nun, I was in Xavier. I was high school na Dance X. So Dance X was the Xavier dance troupe. Anton was still in
grade school. Yeah, grade school.
Yeah. And we were both into dancing. Street dance. So hip-hop.
You were the three of you.
All three of us were really into it. I was really into it. I had summer training with Dance X, and then Anton also took Brewing Point, the summer dance studio, which is nearby, literally walking distance from our house. So then we were thinking of, how do we parang earn extra cash?
That was
summer,
my challenge, actually.
Yeah, so siya yung magsasabi na, Bakit we have money to
Sabi
go
ko,
lakwacha,
how many dance lessons have you had at Brewing Point?
Na kayo nagbabayad. So,
magaling na. Pwede na kayo magturo Sabi ko, so why don't you have a summer earning activity?
So what we did is, nung time in 2009, we had we conceptualized an entire mini dance school in our house.
May curriculum
and it was called the Hypnotize. Hypnotize was was it the dance workshop or was that the recital?
No,
the whole thing.
The
whole thing was called Hypnotize.
Pinangalanan
Parang so it was like a dance school. We really went out. We gave out flyers. We had like a printed tarp at one point. We gave out flyers sa mga village, neighbors, sa church.
At nagsayaw pa kayo.
Yeah, we had we had dance showcase in church.
Yes.
In church. Kasi, di ba, syempre, maraming tao doon, tapos maraming mga kids doon. So, and I was also active kasi in the parish youth organization.
Yes.
So, sige, baka naman pwede, ganyan. And then, we were able to gather, I think that was 3 kids.
Yeah.
Na parang really kids. Like talagang, I don't know, preschool or younger. And then 9 na parang preteens.
It was after a mass, no?
Yeah.
Para may tao pa.
Yeah, so 9 na mga preteens and teens na. Some of them were our friends actually who wanted to learn more.
Yes.
And we had 3 times a week for a few weeks.
You had a dozen students.
Yeah, 9 plus 3.
Sorry.
So we had a dozen.
Nakikinig ang
two batches na 9 and 3. So may MWF, TTHS. So talagang it was very, very hectic. And I was juggling it with training. Anton was taking the reins with a lot of the choreography. I was helping out.
He's our choreo guy.
But he was the guy who was really doing a lot of the original choreography, which we would teach to our students.
Is it correct to say he was actually the project head?
Yeah, he was the main. I mean, I was there to, he was telling me, kailangan ko naman ng karapatan to say I can teach. Sabi mo dance X ka. Na you actually joined in your competition team. So I was like, okay, sige, I'll help. And so we really
Dance X is the dance group at Xavier School.
Xavier High School, yeah. So we did that, and then to make things more interesting, we decided to have a recital. Kasi ganun din yung Brewing Point.
May I copy?
And then we thought na it would be a good way to motivate the students to really train hard and then experience what it means to perform. Kasi yun naman masaya talaga na sumayaw lang by yourself, but to invite your family, friends, to see what you've been training for or how you've improved. Sobrang saya. Especially, syempre, kinakita sila sa mga bata na kahit hindi sakto sa moves, basta konting gumagalaw, saya lahat. Diba?
Ate Shera is here. Good morning.
Good morning.
So yun, and at that time, we said, dyan na lang sa garden.
Yeah, so we had it at home, and Martin, my older brother, was
events
manager. We got other performing acts pa, may kumanta. We even got some of the Dance X and CADS. The company of Ateneo dancers, meaning Ateneo College, to perform also, to make it a full scale recital with ticket sales and may pa fishball pa ba? Meron pa may pagkain pa.
Parang ginaya namin yung mga school fair.
Yeah, so we had a variety show of some sort. And grabe daw to we actually earned a lot.
Yes.
We earned a lot. I don't remember
but it was a lot of work,
But it was a lot of work. The entire summer was really devoted to making that work. Is it? Every day.
Every day. My gosh, nag-aaway na nga kung minsan, nag-argue.
Yeah.
Pero, meron namang rules of engagement.
Yeah.
You just, argue on the points. Argue on the matters that you differ from.
Ang personalan.
Kasi later on, sama-sama lang kayo sa kwarto matutulog di ba?
So it was a good, I guess the learning there was, one, it's really hard.
It's really hard. At saka, May na yung recital. So, umuulan-ulan na yun, di ba? So talaga, I don't remember what was our plan B?
Baka tents Tents yata
Pero di ba, you were saying, it's so expensive. Maubos lahat ng kita namin.
Yeah.
So parang we thought yata, dun na lang sila sa gilid nanonood dito. Kasi yung pinaka-stage, may may bubong. Pero yung where the audience would be, parang ano yung Coachella? Parang mini Coachella. Am I saying it correctly?
Coachella, I don't know.
Yeah, so parang may outdoor vibe yung audience. So sabi siguro namin, because they didn't want to rent any more tents kasi sobrang mahal ng tent. Mawa-wipe out lahat ng profit nila. Gigilid-gilid na lang natin yung mga audience. Anyway, mga nanay nila, tito nila, sila yung mga manunood. Ano?
Exactly. So ganun siya. No? And then what was really nice is that we learned a lot about ourselves.
Yes.
Para how do you manage ba your time properly? Kasi nga, I was juggling different things. How do you work with different people? Like kami ni Anton, paano ba yung usapan namin? Diretsahan ba? Or may mga kailangan bang i-interpret? Ganyan. So, natuto kami na talagang kung ayaw mo yung move na yun, nagawa ng, let's say, partner mo, sabihin mo, pangit yan. Pero hindi siya yung bulok. Diba? Bulok lang yung itong nagawang move.
Or you just don't agree.
Or you don't agree. And you can respect naman each other. Okay, sige, for this segment, sige, sa'yo na yan. Do whatever you want. Ako, I'll do it in this way for this other segment na I'm choreographing for.
Yeah, tapos pinag-usapan pa paano ang hatian nito, di ba?
Siyempre. Iba-iba yung responsibilities,
diba?
Talagang, paano ba klaro lahat? How do we make sure all the... Kasi, when it comes to money, I think big tip talaga is
I think you can
it has to be very, very clear. As in, talagang nakasulat lahat. As in, gumawa na kayo ng Excel file nyo para lang talagang maayos to the last, not even peso, to the last centavo kung saan ba nanggaling, saan ba napunta yung pera, ano ba yung nagastos, ano ba tayong totoong kita, paano ba yung hatian. And what was nice kasi is if you have it all there written down na okay, ito yung revenue, ito yung sales, ito yung expenses natin, lahat nakalog. So, ito yung maging profit, ito yung hatian. At least, since napag-usapan nyo na ideally before mangyari, let's say before the big recital, napag-usapan na namin kasi now, it's not just me and my younger brother Anton, tatlo na kami. Now, my older brother was managing that event.
Yes.
Pero syempre, walang event kung wala kami in the first place. So it made sure na hindi kami mag-away-away masyado. Syempre, may mga disagreements pa rin at you have to work out. Pero it has to be written down. Or
tanungin
else,
natin sila.
Mali.
Ano sa tingin nyo? Okay ba makipagnegosyo sa kapatid, sa relative? Feel nyo ba yon? Kasi, di ba, ang dami nga nagsasabi na, ay nako, wag na lang kasi masisira yung relationship. There are two sides to that actually because really it's difficult to manage a relationship na both personal and business. Di ba, yung parang pambahay ba yan o official? Parang ganon. But ako personally, ang thinking ko, yes, it's difficult, but nasasayangan ako if you don't work with someone just because.
Kasi ano siya ideally you know each other na, you have a general idea of okay, ganito siguro siya. Pero I think what people are a bit worried about is baka masira yung relationship or yung friendship.
Loss aversion.
Loss aversion.
Sabi nga ni user 5057522, pwede, pero dapat fair lang, walang lamangan. Walang magulang.
So, kailangan sobrang klaro kung paano ba yung hatian, paano ba ilog lahat ng numbers. Kasi, syempre, mahirap yan kung, let's say, 1 month after, ay, magkano ba ulit yung ginastos ko dito? Or magkano ba yung kinita natin dito? Kung hindi siya nakasulat, wala.
Sabi nga ni ano sabi ni
comments?
Kev? Si Kevin yata to Basta ang hirap makipagsosyo sa kamag-anak lalo kung mindset niya kumita lang. Oy, tama yan.
Kasi kung kumita lang, isipin niya baka pera lang. Actually, yung business naman, hindi naman siya tungkol sa, I mean, syempre, you want to earn money.
No?
It's about helping Parang talaga mo natutulungan yung tao na to. Ito ba yung best para sa kanya?
Okay, services. Ganda, no? Pwede mo tuloy-tuloy ang pagbasa. Services, pag strong ang foundation of the relationship, that business can be very strong. Correct?
Tama yan.
Kailangan daw, sabi ni Kev, pareho kayo ng business goals. At clear dapat ang roles. Correct? So, may tanong. What's the style of utang with family members?
So,
mas clear lalo nun dapat.
That's even, I think that needs you to really talk it through. Actually, kami magkakapatid, we recently talked about it.
Yeah, nakakatuwa sila. Inuunahan niyo na, no?
Yeah, kasi one thing that you'll also read in the FQ book too, no, is, di ba, it's very hard to be very calm, collected, and to have yung maayos na usapan kung nandyan na yung problema.
Oo, kasi masyado
Andyan
na
na
kayong emo eh. Puro
Oo.
na kayo limbic brain na ang...
Let's
So,
say,
one of our styles yan is to really discuss before we get there.
Before mangyari.
Di ba
Abang
parang-
ngayon, wala pa eh. Parang no pressure.
So, mas prefrontal, mas rational.
Parang chill ka lang. Hindi ka
Oo.
masyadong galit or naiinip. Or...
Di ba? Parang sa laro. Di ba dapat, before you start a game, you should already be very clear with the rules.
Yeah.
Para walang palitan ng rules during the game.
So nung sa utang, yung
Thank you,
pinag-usapan
halo-halo,
namin.
Zeno.
Oh, thank you. So, napag-usapan na namin, ito, recently, paano ba? Ano ba yung parang minimum requirement? Kasi,
Kung may mga ngailangan, di ba?
Oo.
Siyempre, we don't
so,
know.
we have to clarify, ano ba, kung kunyari, kung hospitalization, kaya it's very important.
Yes.
Di, kami, parang okay na yun, parang unahan mo na, di ba? It's fine na parang pay when able kasi talagang it's really a big need
Yes.
na talagang who else can you ask help from but
Yeah.
first from your family, di ba?
Yeah.
Siyempre, this is just how we talked about it.
This is our style.
This is our
kumbaga.
style.
Tell us your style.
Tell us your style. Kung,
Especially if it
paano
works.
kaya. Kasi our goal naman talaga here is kung mangutang ka from family, paano ba na walang away? Yun naman eh.
Ayun. That's good.
Ilan naman eh.
Ulitin mo nga yan.
Oo. Parang the main goal naman talaga is walang away. As in, maayos yung usapan. So,
The relationship is more important than the money. Yun
Exactly.
siguro very clear dapat.
so once you know na, okay, parang klaro naman sa ating magkakapatid or magkapamilya na, okay, yung relationship talaga mas important. Diba? So, everything else, including the money, secondary na yan sa priority. Relationship first.
Salamat sa mga halo-halo.
Oh,
Pa-interrupt
thank you,
lang,
thank
Enrique.
you.
Sabihin mo nga, mas maganda yung eyesight mo.
And so si Ina, Erman, thank you sa halo-halo. Wow, dami na pupasok. Mary Beth, Akimo, thank you. Si Keb, may hierarchy pag hingi ng tulong. Wow, may ganun pa.
Oh, yeah. Actually,
Oo.
yun yung parang sinasabi mo, no? If it's a medical concern, parang bilisan nyo na. Wala na masyadong credit study.
Parang tsaka, if it's an emergency.
Wala na masyadong credit study.
Oo,
pero
pero
wag lang naman yung recurring emergency na
yung
parang
parati na lang. One thing that we said na pag-distinguish, no, is if kung mautang ka, let's say for emergency, ganyan, hospital, sige na, unahan mo na, di ba?
Yeah.
Tsaka nyo na ayusin yung whatever. Pero if it's, for example, for a business, I think yun yung
kailangan may
yung
credit study yan.
may
business
linya.
plan.
Okay, one is for basic needs.
Yes.
The other one is for, okay, he's gonna do a money-making thing, a
Yeah.
business, and
Yeah.
may negosyo
And you
siya.
wanna help.
And I wanna help. So, sa amin, kung may negosyo, talagang yan. Ako kasi, syempre, I have cash. And if I'm going to lend it to you,
Yeah.
sana may kinita naman yung cash ko, diba? Kasi dapat na-invest ko na sana yan.
Opportunity cost.
So may opportunity cost kang akong mawawala. So, kailangan pag-usapan namin na maayos, okay, magkano ba yung amount? Diba? Ano ba yung terms? Ilang years ba? Paano ba yung schedule ng payment? Kailangan lahat nakasulat. Kahit one page lang naman, basta klaro lang. Okay, ito yung utang ni ganyan, itong amount, ganito ni iba. Parang ganito yung schedule kung kailan niya babalik. Tapos, nasa inyo na yan. Nasa inyo pag-usapan niyo na kung may interest or wala. Kami kung business, more likely magkaka-interest yan. Kasi, kikita ka rin naman dito sa pera. So,
at saka you're displacing that investment from your portfolio. Bawa ikaw yung lender, no? Kailangan maintindihan din yon na parang meron kang opportunity cost doon. Syempre lahat naman tayo kailangan natin magtabi for our old age. So when you are, remember this when you are borrowing, kailangan isaalang-alang mo yun. Hindi mo sasabihin, dami-dami mo naman pera, bakit kapag ganyan? Hindi kasi nga, siguro kaya madami siyang pera, magpaturo ka na lang.
Kung paano ba, no?
So para hindi naman unfair. Pero siguro yung mga na ospital, mga ganyan, kung kaya mo, wala nang pa-interest yan. Actually, kung kaya mo tulungan mo na rin. Ganon. So, di ba nagka-funding na kagad tayo? Funding. CFA
funding,
kasi.
So thank you rin kay Simply Just Grace Char for
Mhm.
the halo-halo. Sino Von, sino Von 2194. How do you say this guy? John,
Jean?
Janice,
Janice
Janice,
or Jean?
Salamat. Shella Balmores de la Cruz, siguro yan. Or Shella, thank you. Shella,
Simply
thank you.
just, Grace.
Just Grace Char. Thank you sa mga halo-halo. Hopefully may natutunan na tayo, no?
Oh, welcome.
Oh, wow. Welcome to Kumu. Salamat. This is Denise de la Cruz.
Thank you.
Salamat. So kung may comments kayo, paano ba yung usapan nyo kung mangutang from family members? Sa amin yun, may usapan. Tapos kung kaya, yung sa negosyo nga.
May papel na.
Nakasulat
may
na.
Promissory note na kayo.
Sign na lang, di ba? Hindi naman kailangan sobrang seryoso. Basta, ganyan, mangutang kay ganyan, ng ganitong amount, ganito yung pagbayad niya, ganito yung schedule.
Yeah.
Okay, agreed. Sign. Ganun lang, simple lang. 1 page lang naman kailangan.
Kasi alam mo, hindi yun dahil wala kang tiwala.
Hindi yun eh. Hindi naman
Kasi
yun.
ang hirap kayang tandaan. Honestly ako, hindi ko maaalala yun.
Pagkano ba ulit yung inutang mo sa akin? Paano ulit yung usapan? Ano ulit yung mangyayari?
Tapos kung minsan hindi nagkakaintindihan,
Oo.
meron ako alam na kwento eh. Akala niya, bayad na siya kasi hindi siya nag-assume ng interest. Yung nagpautang, meron talaga siyang in-assume na interest.
Dapat, oo.
So the lender is saying, nako, hindi na nagbabayad ng utang. Yung namang borrower, sabi niya, lagpas-lagpas na nga yung nabayad ko sa kanya dun sa hiniram ko eh.
Oo nga, so para sa kanya,
walang
hindi
promissory
klaro.
note.
Hindi
clear.
So, dapat nasa papel talaga. So, okay, may mga iba pa nagbibigay na si Juliana. Salamat, Juliana.
Thank you, Juliana.
We have a question from Kev. How do you choose creditors or banks when borrowing money for business? Wow, we're talking about borrowings.
Borrowing na.
So
Ask me anything talaga.
No? So for what I would suggest is, one is before you look for a bank, isipin mo, what if ikaw yung bankero? Diba?
Nice.
If you're the banker, tapos magle-lend ka, kayo na ka magle-lend. Diba? And
Siyempre,
how do you...
Dun sa marami. Sabi nga nila, banks are fair weather friends.
So
I worked at the bank.
So I also worked in a bank before, and the way it really works is, kailangan yung banker, alam niya na, for one, may pera ba siya nasa account niya dito sa amin. So look, you can start with the banks that you already have an account with.
Yes, kasi it is still a relationship. Hindi lang po pera-perahan. It's always, alam mo, nung tumanda ako, doon ko talaga na-realize, everything is all about relationships.
Kasi, I mean, kahit na yung mga banks, may kanya-kanya silang systems, protocols, at the end of the day, tao pa rin yan magsa-sign off. Nasasabihin niya, uy, okay tong credit or okay tong tao na to, may tiwala ako na magbabayad siya ng utang. Yun naman yung kailangan mong pang isipin na, okay, how do I make the bank know na pwede siya magtiwala sa akin? So, what are specific ways to do that? One is, if you have an account with them, na may regular transactions. Right? Na may pera ka na iniwan dun talaga, na it's always gonna be there. But even for, let's say, when you do payments, when you receive income, for them, mas kampante sila kung nakikita nila may regular na nangyayari. Bakit ganun? Kasi, for a banker, yung kailangan nila malaman is, one, may tiwala ba akong magbabayad siya ng utang? And two, sigurado ba akong parang hindi to like terorista or hindi to yung mga money laundering. Yun naman, doon naman talaga sila natakot na baka hindi niya kaya magbayad ng utang or baka money launderer siya. So, have regular transactions with them, and then if I were you, kung business loan, di ba, baka you can start off muna with the credit card. And
thanks,
then,
Mitch, for your halo-halo.
Thank you, Mitch. Sige lang. Thank you rin sa mga bibigay sila Micah, Zisla. Salamat. And ito, so back tayo to Kev's question. So you can start with the credit card, and for the banker kasi, kailangan nakikita niya parati ka nagbabayad on time or earlier.
Kasi naman kung sa credit card.
So for credit cards, yun yung I think easiest way to start. And that's when you have to build what they call a credit history.
Yes.
So you're telling the bank, marunong ako mautang tsaka magbayad on time or earlier. Never miss.
I am a good credit.
And ideally, if you can, actually dapat as much as possible, buuin mo yung pagbayad. Hindi yung na
Ay,
kailangan
wag
mo
yun.
ibayad.
Bawal yun.
Ang laki kasi ng
Interest.
interest charge. So,
Ah,
buuin mo yung pagbayad, have a good long credit history, and then once they see the transactions are there, totoong kumikita
Yeah.
naman to, totoong tao naman siya, hindi naman siya money launderer, hindi naman siya kung ano-ano, then that can make it much easier for you to
okay.
borrow.
We now have a universal credit database.
Yeah, so credit
The problem is
CIC,
the rollout. Yan ang-
CIC and Credit Insurance Bureau ba?
Insurance ba?
Ay.
Hindi.
Basta CIC yung
Credit rating yan eh.
credit rating, sorry. Basta CIC yung alam kong ano eh.
So even the cooperatives and microfinance organizations already fit into it. Dapat lang naman, medyo na late nga tayo eh. In the US, they have the mga FICO score, yung mga ganyan, no? And tandaan nyo po, the reason why it's very important for you to take care of your credit rating is that the higher your credit rating, the lower your interest.
Mas mura.
Mas mura ka. Tama lang naman kasi hindi maganda yung risk mo, maganda yung credit rating mo.
Yeah.
And that's the reason nga. This is what I wanna, there's one chapter in FQ Book 1 that talks about debt. And I discussed there na the reason why debt is also called credit, kasi ibig sabihin, di ba, give credit when credit is due. It's a privilege. That is a privilege that we all have to be very, very careful with, that we all have to take care of.
Yon, exactly. And just to add, in terms of, ano yung mga comments, so after Kev kasi asked, may sumagot, ayan, si PPP said, yes, really understand the terms and conditions, no interest rate, etc. before you even sign any of these things. Kailangan maintindihan mo kung ano ba yung sinasign mo, magkano ba talaga yung binabayad mo.
The problem with interest rate is that there should be, pero parang they don't express it in a standard way. Alam mo, pet peeve ko yan. Dapat talaga, hindi pwedeng, ako magsasabi ako ng interest rate per month, tapos hindi mo naintindihan. Sabi, 3% lang yan. Anong 3%? 3 times 12 pala yun. So I think dapat talaga mandated and implemented that all interest rates should be expressed on a per annum basis. Tapos maiintindihan nyo rin na kasi kung minsan may mga kinakaltas na sila at the start eh. Napunta na tayo sa debt. Kasi nandun yung tanong eh. Okay lang naman. Kasi ask me anything nga tayo dito. Pero alam mo, meron akong naalala na isa pa, no? Sabi ni Kev, protected kasi ang mga umuutang ng Philippine Constitution, di daw sila makukulong. Ayun, yun din ang medyo pero mas malalim-lalim na usapan. But, going back to our main topic today, I'd like to also talk about another summer job, another summer learning and earning activity, which was done by Martin. I hope he's still there in the stream. Hi, Martin! Ang galing nakita ko dito RM Boy, sent halo-halo. Yung kukwento ko sa inyo ngayon, when Martin joined Teriyaki Boy.
T-Boy. So that was one summer. That was one summer.
Second year high school?
Second year high school. He was part of the parang summer junior crew.
Yes.
Parang may bandana pa sila nun eh. Na, so may t-shirt sila, tapos na parang summer, sila.
Say mo mahirap pumasok.
Oo, parang may training.
Hindi ka basta-basta tatanggapin, no?
Kailangan maayos English.
May ganun ba? Maayos English.
Kasi you have to, actually sabi niya, he had to memorize talagang, this is when you get in. You have to memorize talaga the menu, para ba niluto yung mga kung ano-anong items.
So you have to be able to articulate
very well. We recommend ganyan-ganyan.
Okay. Less than 1,000 allowance pero okay ang training plus free merienda. Ang maganda dito, so Martin now was part of the Teriyaki Boy crew. So waiter po siya doon.
Waiter siya nun.
Nakakatuwa. Yung mga tita, pumunta doon, laki ng tip.
Yung mga parents and parents' friends na.
Martin, paalala mo nga sa amin, yung bang tips ninyo, did it go directly to you or should it be part of the pool and then divided by? Ganun ba?
Hindi ko maalala eh. So thank you. So hello rin to you, Miss Solentan Flores. Sito. Rosa Gandang Singapore from Singapore.
Hello. Pareho tayong Rosa Ganda.
All over the world. Love it. We won 1,800. Konti na lang.
Hey, 1,800. Pwede ba?
2,000.
Dagdagan pa natin to break. Wow. So, but actually, we broke our record na last week kasi 1,755-ish.
Yung first episode.
Yata. Sige, come on, sama all. Para
so
maka-break tayo sa 2,000 man lang.
Oh,
Love.
Ama asked me anything money stuff, di ba? We talked
Yes.
about debt, talked about earning, learning. Ito sabi ni Kuya Martin Fausto. If it's your customer, you can keep the tip.
Oh, ganun.
Oh. The rest, parang sharing is caring. So,
Share.
so sa inyo na yun.
Okay. So
As a waiter, I remember kasi na what was nice is, siya yung nagbibigay ng serbisyo sa kliyente. And what was really good about that experience though for him, which I also experienced when I worked kasi service provider rin
yeah, kwento mo rin din, mamaya.
sa Regis, no?
Akala ko yung SM.
Well, yun din naman.
Anyway, sige, go back to Martin.
When you're the one giving the service kasi, ikaw yung nakaganyan eh. Diba?
Ikaw yung mabait.
Ikaw yung mabait.
Customer is always
Oo,
right.
kahit na siya yung mali. Or, mali yung sinabi niyang order eh.
Hindi mo pwede sabihin, yan ho in-order niyo.
Oo, bahala sa buhay mo. Hindi mo pwedeng ganunin yung customer. And yung maganda kasi doon, the training is that, para ikaw naman, once you deal with your service providers, let's say ikaw kumain ka na sa restaurant, mag-hire ka ng
talking about restaurant,
dentist.
Hello to Carlito and Hansel Crackers.
Oh, wow.
Oo.
Tayo,
so yun yung nangyari kay Martin.
He became much more understanding.
Yes. Ano nangyari?
Service provider.
Ano nangyari? Pag ako, syempre ako, taters. So nag-order na. Parang nagugutom na ang mga bagets at ang nanay. Waiter, papa-follow up. Mahilig ako dun eh. Papa-follow up na yung order. Si Martin, after the teriyaki boy experience, ginagano na niya, Ma, nakakailang minutes pa lang. Okay. Samantalang dati siya rin, may I-follow.
Oh my God, ganun din siya dati. So I think, diba sa lahat ng mga viewers natin today, try nyo man lang maging service provider of any kind of service. Dati nun kami sa Xavier High School, we had an immersion in a SM baggers kami nun. So I went to SM Makati.
Yan sa grocery po.
Sa grocery,
dun
di ba?
Sa kahera.
Kasi, alam mo, parang doon ko pa na-realize na, oh my gosh, maraming tao na dadaan lang na hindi ka man lang tiningnan.
Sa mata.
Na, like, basta, as in, bayad sila, okay, bayad.
Naramdaman mo yun?
Naramdaman ko yun na parang, shocks.
Wait, that's a good experience,
na
parang,
I felt like a machine eh.
Oh, wow.
Na ayun, mag-bag na ako, tapos once kukunin ng tao, parang,
I don't exist.
I don't even exist.
As a person.
Di man ako napansin na nandun ako.
Narinig yung kwento mo na yun, ha?
Yeah, so, ako, like, I try as much as possible na kung magpapasalamat ka.
Pero wag kang gaganon kasi ibig sabihin, I'm looking at you.
Wag naman. Tingnan mo naman yung, let's say, yung bagger or yung waiter na parang, uy, salamat uy, thank you. Tapos usually may name tag naman sabihin mo na rin yung pangalan. Uy,
yeah.
diba? Thank you.
Ako, I do that if I see the name.
If you see the name, kaya nga nandyan, di ba? Para naman, kasi nakaka-ano rin siya, like for, let's say, nung bagger kami nun, parang nakakatabayan ng puso na parang, uy, napansin din yung ginawa ko. Alam mo yung point.
Alam mo, di ba, I've been talking to you about this. Sana kaya yung DepEd, what if they think of making that a prerequisite before you graduate from high school, let's say, ano? Para nakaramdam ka ng pagiging service provider. Ang isa ko pa nga naisip, pagiging tour guide.
Tour guide, actually, isa pa yan. Talagang you have to be very in tune with your audience.
Oo, at saka, aaralin mo ngayon yung mga historical spots natin and the history behind kung ano yung mga nangyari. Kasi alam nyo, na-amnesia talaga tayo kung ano yung mga nangyari in history. So, ito na naman po, may election na naman tayo. Sana maintindihan talaga natin. We should learn from history. And that's the only way kasi that we can move forward. Kung alam natin kung paano ba tayo as a nation. No? Parang pang next year na itong ano ko.
So, yun. So, speaking of history, let's go back to the history of the Kumu. Thank you to the halo-halos of Mika, Karil, Yami, Aning, Scorpio, hi. Si Paul Michael, Edna, si Scorpio.
Wow, Scorpio.
Si Kev, sabi niya, ang taas kasi ng requirements sa part-time job. Sana babaan naman. So, ganoon na rin pala, no?
Magandang pinoint out mo yan, Kev. Kasi parang mas mataas pa yung requirement doon kaysa sa mga requirements sa mga elected officials.
Okay. Pinapa-exam ka, NBI clearance.
Bakit nga ganun?
Dapat, no?
Sana all.
So, hello rin to It's Dave. Tapos, ayun, sabi ni Kev na road to 2,000 viewers and 10,000
Uy,
Diamond.
1,945. Sige na, paghaltak mo.
Konti na lang. Thank you,
53 more
Danilo.
people. Can you please come?
Danilo, salamat. Dito, Equilang Shi. Hindi ako sure paano yung sabi. Hi.
Princess
Salamat.
Reese. Ano
Wow,
yun? Ano yung
1,950.
sinabi niya? Princess Reese? May entrata vibe.
Diaries. Anyways.
Diaries. Okay.
So, si
43 people na
Eiffel.
lang ang hinihintay namin bago another dance.
MGO Chell. Hi. 1958. Wow. 4-year course, kailangan sa crew. Tapos politiko, basta
Next time, guest na tong si Kev.
Mapakangat na natin yan next time.
May musician yan.
Talaga?
Oo,
He was
I
there ba
wonder.
last week din?
Yeah. I wonder if Kevin is nagturo ka rin ba ng guitar lessons? Ewan ko kung anong musical instrument ang tinuro mo during summer or kahit hindi summer. Ito pala, kahit na nakakagulo na, kailan ba talaga ang summer? But because of the flexibility in time, di ba ang style na yata ngayon, ibibigay na sa inyo yung homework. Tapos, kasi hindi na nila ma-expect na nakababad yung teacher and student online. So, with that flexibility, sana dagdagan natin ng mga important money, learning, and earning activities ang ating mga anak. Kung kakayanin pa ng kanilang schedule.
I guess, pang-experience ko lang. So, sa IFE, where yun yung business namin, I recently got 2 interns. I have 2 new interns. I don't know if you guys are here. What's up?
Yeah.
And
shout out to them.
So shout out to Rio and Matt.
Hello, they're
guys.
very good. Thank
so
you
they've been
for
really
the
good.
Halo hero.
So I guess you can say money, learning, and earning. I mean, I wasn't able to, this is my first time to have interns. So sana nag-enjoy kayo kung nandiyan kayo.
Uy, sabi ni Shawi, mga kids ko nagbebenta ng ripe mangoes in front of our house during summer pag nagha-harvest kami.
Uy, malapit na harvest season.
Malapit kami rin po. Meron dito mga mangga. Sobrang sarap ng mangga namin na Indian mangoes.
So yun, si Kev musician po family since March walang gigs. Pero at least now we can find out baka pwede mag-gig through Kumu or through online.
Enrique, by the way guys, my CFA is not only a chartered financial analyst and chief financial architect, but also a musician, pag-gig. Sana, ewan ko if you came in early, kung narinig nyo yung music nung aming intro video, siya po ang nag-compose na.
Yeah. So for fun.
Oy, 2 na lang!
Wow!
2,000 na, please lang.
20 na lang.
Wow. Isa na.
1 more left.
Okay, isa na lang. Sayo na kami. Isa na lang.
Wow! Salamat sa mga sa mga thank you. Shawi, PVP, Don.
Ayan na, Enrique.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Woohoo!
2,000 viewers.
And 1, 2. Next time, maglayo muna natin
music tayo na
next time, bring your guitar. Play some guitar and piano. Actually, we only have a few minutes to go.
So, salamat.
8 minutes to go. Ano pa ang gusto nyong tanungin dito kay Enrique Gold? Ay, nasabi ko yung Gold. Gold kasi yung nickname niya dati. Kasi when he was very young, may pagka-brown yung buhok niya eh.
Parang gold.
So gold ang tawag namin sa kanya. Okay, hello po, gandang umaga po. Sabi ni Michelle Estanislao Beo. Hi there! So sana ngayon, makaisip tayo. Meron pang isa, na earning activity. Si Martin, when he wanted me to buy him tong Sega, yung laruan, sabi ko, alam mo naman, FQ mom nga eh. Parang ayoko kasi masyado na bigay lang ako ng bigay sa kanila. Kahit na afford mo naman, medyo magtimpi pa rin po kayo. Kasi it's nice that our children would learn early on na iba yung pera nyo sa pera nila.
Exactly. Iba yun.
So sabi ko, okay, so why don't you on your 7th birthday come up with an art exhibit? So kasi di ba kung minsan dami-dami ng mga regalo sa iyo. Ang ginawa niya, ano yan? Ano yung sabihin yan? May corona
so
na
big.
tayo.
It's a Kumuniverse. Thank you, Salve, for the
thank
Kumuniverse.
you.
Thank you, Maki. Halo-halo kaha, Rudin. Good morning from Cotabato City.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Thank you.
So anyway, gumawa siya ng mga art pieces. Kahit naman hindi super galing yung anak niya, basta bata, meron pang ano yan.
May market yan.
Oo.
Market yan.
So nilagyan namin ng mga border, cartolina border, tapos pinaskel namin sa bahay. And then, his invitation went like this. Para bang, I'm raising funds, ganyan-ganyan. Siyempre, meron ka pa rin, you have to be polite. Tanga Pinoy, ayaw natin ng masyadong derechahan. Sinabi naman na, your presence is okay, parang sa wedding. But instead of bringing gifts, you may just choose from my artwork, my body of art. So ayun, nabenta niya syempre lahat ng mga art pieces
Everything
niya.
sold out.
Sold out po ang Salcedo auctions. And he was able to raise more than what he needed. Tama ba, Martin? Am I recalling your art exhibit experience correctly? So yun. So there are so many other activities
ways to go about. Basta, I think the main thing is you try to figure out how can I help people or how can I give something that people want. Diba? Either it's a product or a service. Basta isipin nyo, ano ba talaga yung valuable na parang if someone else had it, okay yung buhay nila. Diba? Whether it's through entertainment, diba? Magaling kang patawa, diba? Magaling kang matubugtog, diba? Try to figure out, and then you look at, okay, how can I give this product or service? Whether online, or I'll sell a product, e-commerce, whatever. Ang dami pwedeng gawin. Or you could take on part-time jobs, internships, kung saan-saan, diba? Para you get the experience to really get used to it. And if dyan sa may mga anak dyan or mga students pa lang, I think now is the time na kung kaya ng time and schedule nyo, baka you can try. Diba? Para habang bata ka pa, you're already learning how to go about habang wala pang pressure. Diba? Kasi si mga papa bahala sa lahat ng gastusin sa bahay. Diba?
Oo. And actually, it's also a preview on how they will observe the second basic law of money, which is to get only into a business that you understand and seek advice only from competent people. Para bata pa siya, nagkakaroon na siya ng experience ng mga earning activities na kinagigiliwan niya. Kasi doon ka naman dapat nag-uumpisa di ba? Before you get stuck doon sa mga, ngayon, ang dami mga adults na they're stuck in a job that they are not happy with or even very good at. Parang they are not using their gifts. So, when you always make it a point that every summer or even this summer, you encourage your children to have money, learning, and earning activities, you are now honing them to always observe the second basic law of money.
So, ulitin natin para sa mga may kinig na second basic law of money, get only into a business you understand. So, try to learn as much as you can before you get into it. Don't put so much in it until, parang patry-try mo na konti-konti. Diba? Figure it out. Tapos kasi doon mo makikita kung bagay ako dito or hindi pala ako bagay sa ganitong klaseng negosyo. And only seek advice from competent people. Hindi mo nagsasabi-sabi lang na, ay, try ko lang yung kung ano-ano, pero may mga kwento pa ako din Pero
ay, sige. Dapat we should remind them that.
I guess,
one of these days, Enrique has a nice story about the second basic law of money. Same here. I also had.
Quickly lang muna.
Yes.
Let's make quick question kay Manado. See from ZLA. Is it advisable to open a stock to start off for a little kid?
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Kung ako pa tinanong mo dapat. Kasi your child, he's not yet needing his money for his own needs kasi ikaw pang
long-term pa naman.
He has a very, very, kumbaga, long-term horizon.
Yep.
At saka, yung risk appetite niya, mas mataas kaysa sa iyo. Diba? Yung quick and fast rule ni John Bogle, 100 minus your age is the amount or the percentage of stock in your portfolio.
So, for example, 10 years old pala yung bata, 100 minus 10, 90. So, pwedeng as much as 90%
of his portfolio.
Of the kid's portfolio, pwedeng sa stocks. And we always advise na to start off, you start with the stock index.
Equity index fund.
Para it's different companies na top 30 companies, naka-spread out na siya na maayos, diversified yung risk. Hindi yung parang one single stock na hindi mo alam anong kwento niya bukas, baka may mangyari. Diba? So, ayan, na-comment na ni Martin, 100 minus your age. That's the percent in stocks.
Stocks.
So let's thank rin sina Acel, Fraulein Benitez, Sweet Joaneth. Dami nagbibigay. Wow.
Yeah,
We're
you
already at 13,000. No?
Oo.
Shan Cara. Thank you. Mary Jane. Salamat.
You know, I'm very grateful to everyone who joined us, and I hope you can make this a habit with us. Our Thursday date.
Okay, to smile.
Ah.
11:59 na pala.
Oo, so matatapos na pala
Okay.
kami. So again, this has been a very nice morning with you. Busog na sana ang ating mga knowledge para pwede nang mag-lunch.
Okay.
Okay,
so let's
so-
smile for the screenshot.
Yes! This has
Okay.
been FQ Mom Rose Fresh Fausto.
And FQ son, Enrique Fausto.
Please follow us on our socials. Nandiyan sa Ticker Tape, FQ Mom on YouTube and Facebook, and the FQ Mom on Instagram and Twitter. Oh, of course, Kumu rin. Baka gusto niyo rin ako i-follow sa Kumu FQ Mom. You.
Yeah, for me, you can check me out, Enrique_Fausto on Instagram, or the company IFE Management is on Instagram and also on Facebook.
Maraming salamat! Bye!